Hello, everybody. It's Jamming James. I'm going to share some of my Christmas songs with you today. I write them on this tablet, and I'm here in my room or apartment room, and it's not the greatest setting. I have hear noises through my walls, and it's really kind of an icky environment. But anyway, I'll do my best here to try to give you some music. I write my songs on this tablet, which isn't connected to the internet, as far as I know. And then when I'm happy with them, usually I write them kind of at night, just kind of just snapping or something. And then in the morning, I'll kind of put my ukulele to it and kind of adjust it so it kind of sounds good to ukulele and so on. That's kind of how I write my songs, maybe a little different than a lot of people in the norm. Anyway, so this is one that I haven't written in pen and paper yet. It's kind of due for that and so on. And then I have these songs. This song is called Tuba Christmas No Date Blues, and it's a blues song, and so on. I guess I'll just give you this song and then a little discussion on the rest of them are all on paper and pen and so forth. I was going to kind of use tambourine on this because I can't play the ukulele. I don't have anywhere to set this and play the ukulele, so anyway, I kind of read it because it's kind of new. Hope you like it. I learned of the Tuba Christmas event and couldn't find a date. I learned of the Tuba Christmas event and couldn't find a date. I'll have to think about asking the ones that seem to not make me late. I missed asking around whoever wants to go. I missed asking around whoever wants to go. I'll be patient, but also think about finding one who goes with my flow. Do I pick one of the birds in hand and ask her, or be faithful to the bird in the bush, the seeming fox with fur? They say you can't hurry love, but why does it have to be a blur? I have no play with the bird in the bush today. I have no play with the bird in the bush today. I have a good weekend implies see you Monday. But Tuba Christmas plays soon. In fact, in just a couple hours at noon. They play again at 5. Do I call a go-to bird in hand to see if we jive? I don't know. All I know is that after 3 there may be snow. Snow might be better, it adds an effect. Good as mistletoe, a reason to neck. But no, for now it looks like I'm putting on my work shoes. I got the Tuba Christmas No Date Blues. Alright, so there's that song, and it's crude, I admit. And I'm working on it. So the rest of these are on paper and maybe a little farther along. This one is Christmas Aberration 2022. It also has Looking for Someone Special 2022. Antipodal Christmas 2022. Dorchester 2022. New Day Christmas 2022. Christmas Without Your Miss 2022. Christmas Without Your Miss 2022. Oh, I wrote that one twice. I didn't know I did that. So I have 12. I thought I had 13. You Can't Take Christmas Away From Me 2020. I did that one on another video. Watch for that. It's already there. Christmas Blues 2021. Christmas Cowboy 2020. And then we have Snowman Frosty, also known as Frosty and the Snow Lady 2021, and Deja Vu Christmas 2021. So there they are. I don't know how much time I'm going to have to do this. This is the last video before Christmas. The next one of these I plan to do on the 29th of December is kind of when it's due to be uploaded. And it's not made yet, of course. Anyway, I can't run through all of these in all this amount of time. I think I was kind of like gonna just use the ukulele just a little bit for effect or something like that. Deja Vu Christmas. Sleigh bells jingling, a ring ting tingling too. A sleigh ride I beg with you, let's be stuck like glue. Somewhere you're out there, but I'm still very sorry that last bird flew. It's a deja vu Christmas, one more time in Secula Secularum. All over again, right down to the very Yuletide decorum. Green and red lights are bright, but without you makes for a very blue Christmas forum. The mistletoe I now know isn't more important than hot chocolate and show. To snuggle with you, if I could figure it out, is what I'd really like to know. But my very worst enemy, Grinch and Ebenezer, I'm my very worst foe. It's a deja vu Christmas, one more time in Secula Secularum. All over again, right down to the very Yuletide decorum. Green and red lights are bright, but without you makes for a very blue Christmas form. I'm really in the Christmas spirit, but I'm really not yet too. I'm tickled pink, I'm still going strong, but without you I'm blue. I'm wanting to rekindle, but it's looking like I better look for someone new. It's a deja vu Christmas, one more time in Secula Secularum. All over again, right down to the very Yuletide decorum. Green and red lights are bright, but without you makes for a very blue Christmas form. I'm wanting to rekindle, but it's looking like I better look for someone new. I'm wanting to rekindle, but it's looking like I better look for someone new. 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 Please, 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 let that someone be you. Alright, so that's that one. Snowman Frosty, aka Frosty the Snow Lady. Frosty and the Snow Lady. The snowman was Frosty, and the Grinch say he was naughty as a wannabe Fed. For he went up to the Snow Lady, tipped his hat, and showed his bare head. But the children know he's made of snow and as good as you and me. He can run and play, laugh and love. He's good to the bone, you see. He's a fairy tale, as is the Snow Lady too, and they were righteous, you know. The snowman Frosty and the Snow Lady too were both made of snow, with corncob pipes, button noses, and 4 eyes made out of coal. They walked and played with the children, you see, just as if of one soul. There must have been some magic in the old felt hats the children found, 'cause when they put them on their heads, they began to tango around. Frosty and the Snow Lady said the sun was hot that day, that they must run and foray before they melt away. Frosty and the Snow Lady went down to the village with broomsticks in their hands. They went here and there around the square, saying, "Catch us if you can." They went right up to the traffic cop, who blew his whistle and threw up his hands and hollered, "Stop." But Frosty and the Snow Lady went on their merry way. They said, "Don't you cry, we'll return again someday." Thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump, look at Frosty and the Snow Lady go. Thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump. Something about it. Look at them under the mistletoe. Thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump, look at Frosty go. Thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump, over the hills of snow. Okay, there was something about tango in there. I think the word tango, they're tangoing twice, and I don't know that I caught that part in here. Christmas Cowboy. Christmas Cowboy is kind of like a John Denver song, but different. Giddy Up, yodel verses. Yippee-yi-yi-ki-yo, yippee-yi-yi-ki-yo, ki-yo, ki-yo. Giddy up, ya, giddy up, ya, giddy up, ya, giddy up, ya. We celebrate our Christmas, herding the cattle, living the life of one seemingly less sky. Today is the day we receive our gift. We have our range in the wide open sky, you and I. Giddy up, ya. The city folk seem to have a much easier life. They have their soft Christmas bus parties and spice. We have our laborious Christmas horses, but said without pouty sigh, it's a cowboy Christmas for misfits like you and I. Yippee-yi-yi-ki-yo, giddy up. The ranch is big business but we have only small stakes. We pray for what we have in another wide open sky. I missed somebody. We pray for what we have in another wide open sky. It's a cowboy Christmas for misfits like you and I. Giddy up, yeah. That thing. It's kind of the chorus. Where the city folk have their soft ride, we get sent to the range. Our love for this life is what is so incredibly strange. A campfire for warmth and cobbler for pie. It's a cowboy Christmas for misfits like you and I. Yippee-yi-yi-ki-yo, ki-yo, ki-yo, yippee-yi-yi-ki-yo, all that stuff. We celebrate our Christmas, herding the cattle, living the life of one seemingly less sky. Today is the day we receive our gift. We have our range in the wide open sky, you and I. Right. So that's that one, and I think that completes that page. Deja Vu, Christmas, Frosty. And I guess we're down to these. Can I do this and not be horribly long? Christmas aberration. Gather around the Christmas tree, folks. Let's talk little toy trains and bikes with spokes. Whether the weather is clear or with fog, join me for some coffee and some eggnog. It doesn't really matter if there's snow or no snow. All that's necessary is some mistletoe. It doesn't really matter how good the nation. Has Klaus. It's a Christmas aberration. Maybe we're all bad to the bone, or it's more we're glued to our phone. But Christmas wouldn't really be Christmas today unless there was one big fat celebratory hooray. It doesn't really matter if there's snow or no snow. All that's necessary is a mistletoe. It doesn't really matter how good the nation. Has Klaus. It's a Christmas aberration. I tell you, it's one big well-tanned chung. No matter really how it's spun, you can twist it all around, but not enjoying Christmas can't be found. It doesn't really matter if there's snow or no snow. All that's necessary is a mistletoe. It doesn't really matter how good the nation. Has Klaus. It's a Christmas aberration. Gather around the Christmas tree, folks. Let's talk little toy trains and bikes with spokes. Whether the weather is clear or with fog, join me for some coffee and some eggnog. So there's that one. You never know. Oh, this is looking for someone special. You never know when you're making a mistake. How can one tell if love is real or if it's fake? The truth to the matter is I made a big goof, and now I'm in pound of cure mode and called a spoof. Last Christmas you gave me your heart to stay, and the very next day I bargained it away. Some say I'm a very generous one, but the truth of the matter is I'm a degenerative son. I have you over to make your day, give you a story to have your say. I wanted to be your special guy, one that loved you for you and looked you in the eye. Last Christmas you gave me your heart to stay, and the very next day I bargained it away. Some say I'm a very generous one, but the truth of the matter is I'm the degenerative son. They say when a rare coin is sold, that's the end, and to this game you fold. I never thought that my actions would stick. Now all I feel is nothing but lovesick. Last Christmas you gave me your heart to say, and the very next day I bargained it away. Some say I'm a very generous one, but the truth of the matter is I'm the degenerative son. I'll patch this up and I'll find you, babe. Last Christmas you gave me your heart to say, and the very next day I bargained it away. Some say I'm the generous one, but the truth of the matter is I'm the degenerative son. Somewhere I know you're out there. I look for you downtown and in the square. It's a thought perhaps very existential now. I'm looking for someone special. special. All right, so I have to work on the tunes a little bit there. Bear with me on that. Antipodal Christmas. Why is it that Grinch can travel all over the whole wide world and not unravel when you and I can't go a mile? This is Antipodal Christmas, by the way. Without some glitch to rob our smile. I'm here and you're there. Together somewhere we make a pair. The distance makes for a sex mess. Siete Viator, good. It's an antipodal Christmas. I'm not saying it's good or bad, but to get Grinched is very sad. It's not that Mr. Grinch's way is better. It's just to do it right, you have to get more wetter. I'm here and you're there. Together somehow we make a pair. The distance makes for a sex mess. Siete Viator. It's an antipodal Christmas. So just let your heart love and block the heat with a glove. So tap into the Christmas spirit, and even if love is long distance, bear it. I'm here and you're there. Together somehow we make a pair. The distance makes for a sex mess. Siete Viator, it's an antipodal Christmas. It's not the distance, babe. Why is it the Grinch can travel all over the whole wide world and not unravel when you and I can't go a mile without some glitch to rob our smile? All right, smile. I don't know. Smile. Smile. That's the end of that one. Yeah, working on the endings. On got a big finale there on all of them, really. Dorchester, it's not you, it's some of your crummy people. They think nothing harms you. Some call them sheeple. They are perhaps from all walks of life that are trying to get you down, trying to stir up strife. Dorchester, 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 you're a fox with fleas. You have me praying on my knees. Maybe you could get a flea-fighting sweater. You really deserve far, far, far much better. They really don't care about your pains. They do bad things, they clog your drains. When they get together, they litter as a group. They walk their dogs and fail to bring a scoop. Dorchester, 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 you're a fox with fleas. You have me down, praying on my knees. Maybe you could get a free flea-fighting sweater. You really deserve far, 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 far much better. You're as charming as aspen. You have that glow. You're grassy in summer and look good with snow. But you've got more of a Yemen look than a Rocky Mountain high. Quantum mutatis abio. Look, you're as American as apple pie. Dorchester, 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 you're a fox with fleas. You have me down praying on my knees. Maybe you could get a flea-fighting sweater. You really deserve far, far, far much better. Some might not even know it's Christmas Day. Dorchester, 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 you have me down on your knees, on my knees. Maybe you could be a flea-fighting, the chorus. You deserve, I did that outro. You deserve so much better, you really do. You have wild turkeys and used to have cows that went moo. You really are a fox, you have such great fur. Some don't see it, but don't worry, you have your John Muir. New Day Christmas. Every day a little older each one gets, having little conversations about the Mets. So don't worry about any spillage, even at Christmas time in the village. With the past sealed in a ring and the future not a certain thing, it's just another one to play. It's a new day Christmas this day. So today's the day to break out, to dance your dance, to stifle that pout, to make that move, to break those chains, to wash those sorrows down those drains. Boy, if the past sealed like a ring and the future not a certain thing, it's just another one to play. It's a new day Christmas this day. For the carnival cannot be over without you loving me like a lucky clover. Confessio fide if you don't first agree to go. So say boulder dash, bah humbug, to a little snow. With the past sealed like a ring and the future not a certain thing, it's just another one to play. It's a new day, Christmas, this day. Every day a little older, each one gets, having little conversations about the Mets. So don't worry about any spillage, even at Christmas time in the village. I don't know. So which one? New Day, Christmas. Christmas without your miss. True love is not what you expect. It surprises you and is hard to detect. It leaves you yearning to be in the air and makes you wonder why you care. For there are a myriad ways to begin your Christmas and go through your Christmas without your miss. Hang out on the other side of the street, Pete. Pick up a different time of day, Ray. Just forget about her, Gilbert. Move on to the new one, Ron. Get a grip on it. For there are a myriad ways to begin your Christmas and go through your Christmas without your miss. But the point is that I'm hooked, babe. For there are a myriad ways to begin your Christmas and go through your Christmas without your miss. So you see, laissez aller, you have me, so much so